vlogsters, good morning. I actually decided to not pick up the camera when we first left Rolla. As you can tell, this is a different position because Lisa's driving. Oh, don't wave. Now let's look at the camera while you're vlogging. It freaks people out.
It's alright.
Yeah, we're almost out of Missouri. About an hour, like an hour away from Oklahoma. I decided to enjoy my passengerness. She's like, but you should vlog because the passengerness is the perfect time to vlog. So we're headed to Texas. Yay! Eyeball update. This is gonna hurt. So that's how much I love you guys. Watch. Eyeball update. Woo! Alright, that hurt. I'm not doing that anymore. Hopefully you got to see it. Pause at that moment because I'm not doing that again. I don't like not wearing sunglasses, period. I have a little bit of discomfort still in my right eye on occasion, like flare-ups. What did I actually do yesterday? Oh, I sneezed. I sneezed yesterday and it hurt, and then I bent over this morning, right? I bent over this morning to tie my shoes, and I was like, oh, that hurts. But it doesn't really hurt normally, you know. What'd you say? Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. I wish I could, like, not bounce you around. Hold on, how's that? There we go. That's really hard for me to hold that.
Sorry.
You're okay.
I'm saying the truck is making the car.
Let's try that. Hi. If I can hold, now you can see Lisa. Don't you wave.
I didn't.
Ooh, she opened her own soda. I'm telling.
It's empty.
She opened her own soda and it's empty. This is what we do with recycling in the road trip. The people know. The people know.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, baking powder. But we have actually, like, it's a beautiful, I never get to be the passenger, which is so much fun. I did actually get to be the passenger when we drove back. She drove her car in 2014. How did I get home from there? No, that was the year. That one I remember. That was the year I flew to New York and then from New York to Florida and Florida back to St. Louis. I think. How did I get home from St. Louis? Sally might have still been driving to the city then. I can't remember. Decisions. It's not important. It's just those details you get, like, gets lost in the memory banks. But we decided to come this way. And by this way I mean I can either go directly south from Rolla into Arkansas, and then Arkansas over to Texas, and then down Texas, which is the route that I normally take when I'm by myself. But when I was with Emily in October and November, we came up that way and went back this way, and I actually realized I like this way a lot better. Did we? Or is that the opposite? Wait, now I can't remember. Now I can't remember which way we did it, but either way, regardless, I drove down with Jim, back up with Jim and Emily. I drove down with Jim that way, back up with Jim and Emily. Yeah, it had to be when I drove back to Texas with Emily, because on the way back with Jim, I wanted to stop at Buc-ee's again when I came home through Dallas. So the very first time I started driving back and forth, it was actually, we didn't even live in Missouri. For Jim's 40th birthday, I took him to Texas to visit Lisa. Then we drove up to see his mom, and that was the first time. When we drove up to see his mom, we went one route, and we went home to see his mom, we went the other. I mean, back to Texas, we went the other route, so I could compare them. And that's when I got stuck in the Dallas traffic, and I was never doing that again. But now I know it's about the timing, you know. Plus, there's Buc-ee's, so there's that. Plus the 99-cent only store and stuff, so there's that. Just saying. But on the way, the southern route, that's the way I can call it because I don't know how else to describe it. The southern route actually goes, this one town in Arkansas has got like these really wicked turns and hills, and you know, the kind that not everybody's comfortable with.
Especially not when they want you to go 55 miles an hour.
Yes.
While you're doing all that.
Yes, it's there's this one Bob's Road, we call it. It's actually, I think it's State Route 17 in West Plains. That is like 55 mile an hour past people's farms. Sorry. And it's very twisty-turny. But I'm glad we're going this way. It's much more surfaced. That sounds dumb. None of them are actually dirt roads that I go on, but it just feels that way. There's more sidewalks this way. There's more shoulders to the roads and that kind of thing. More phone signal. What? More GPS. What? But it has its own little thing, so yeah, there's that. But we're about to head over to Oklahoma, so maybe we'll cows. Sorry, there was cows. We'll pick you up back when we get to Oklahoma, because you know there's a toll booth we got to go through, and we got to get that money ready. It's all about the Benjamins. No, it's not. I do feel good enough to drive. This morning I had more eye pressure. Lisa gave me drops. Felt better. My ibuprofen kicked in. That felt better. But she's doing good. If she needs a break, I'm here. Otherwise, I'll catch you later. Bye. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm leaving. I will tell you, it is becoming increasingly easier to leave when you know that you can come back. It is hard every time. I already had my cry this morning. Dang it. I didn't want to start vlogging until I was done with my cry. I already had my cry this morning. I need my tissues and I left them in the back seat, which wasn't a good idea. Okay. I have a tank full of gas, a car full of goodies, a heart full of love, and I'm gonna go see my honey, so that makes me happy. But it's hard when people live far away. It was hard when my sisters left, but it was a little easier because Lisa was there. It was hard when Sharon left. So I didn't see Sharon for a long time, over a year and a half. She came Christmas 2000, well, Christmas to New Year's really, of 2018, 2019, and then I didn't see her again till my birthday because of the coronavirus and stuff. So I'm going to start out, not going to vlog the whole way because I am picking Jimmy up at an airport that I've only ever been a passenger to, so I need the GPS. And I found out that one trip that GPS doesn't talk while you're recording. So it used to, and it doesn't anymore. I have a new medical development. I have to still go to the doctor to find out for sure. But I seem to have a candida yeast infection, aka thrush, from diabetes. Now, here's the thing. My numbers have been really good. So it's weird to think like now I would get it, but I do. So wonder if it's from wearing a mask. I wonder if wearing the mask has trapped, like, even what little sugar was in there and made it, like, exacerbated. I don't know. Probably not. But I'm going to go. I'll check in with you guys later sometime when I get Jim. All right. Love you. Bye.
Hi.
Hey gang, I just wanted to jump on this leg of the trip. Last night we stayed at the Hampton Inn in Allen, Texas on Stacy Road. It was super nice. We had an accessible room, which was great. I was able to get in and out of the shower very comfortably, which was wonderful. The room was spacious, so if you are needing of assistance, there's definitely room for you, your wheelchair, your assistant to move around. It was directly off of the elevator, but it wasn't on an elevator wall, which makes a huge difference. If you've ever been that close to an elevator on an elevator wall, sometimes you can hear the elevator. The room was beautiful. It was clean. They didn't have their normal hot breakfast this morning, which is why the room rate was really low. They just had a to-go breakfast. The to-go breakfast didn't have any protein in it, which is okay for most people. But for me, of course, I needed protein. So we searched the local area and found that directly across the street from the hotel, like no joke, is the place we ate breakfast. It's called the Original Chop Shop. And that big building right there is our hotel. Oh, and that's a lady. Sorry, lady. That big building right there is a hotel. So this right here is the Hampton Inn. So being directly across was really easy. We just turned around, made a U-turn and came over here. We were able to order on the app. We could have had it come to the car, but Jimmy ran in. He wanted to take a look at the inside anyway. Is that true? That's what you said, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's, you know, I know that you're particular about the cleanliness of a restaurant. So I know that was important, and that one was super clean, right? Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah. I had something called the hash sunrise wrap. I'll put the names here because I don't remember, but it basically was like sweet potato hash with corn, like sweet potato corn hash with onion and stuff, with eggs on top. You get 2 eggs. I ordered an extra egg and I added extra bacon. Not extra bacon, it doesn't come with bacon. I added bacon extra. It comes with a whole wheat wrap. I probably won't get that again. I wanted to try it, but I think what Jimmy had was the best. He had something called the Balance Bowl. It came with scrambled eggs, chicken or steak, tons of vegetables. It was carrots, mushrooms, onions, broccoli. It comes with cauliflower, but you can remove it. You can also add avocado. You can add extra protein. All these things that you can change to customize them. And it comes over a bed of brown rice. But I realize now that I could have said no brown rice.
Yeah.
Duh. So
no carbs.
Yeah, exactly. I could have made it really, well, not no carbs, because you know onions and carrots have carbs in them too,
but,
right? Okay,
know,
but minimal carbs, right? So
they're not processed carbs.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, so we're just gonna head out now. The next stop is Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is like 10 miles north of here, and then we're gonna stop for gas after that. Buc-ee's does have cheap gas, but we have a program, Phillips 66 program. We're gonna just stop about another 20 miles north of that, or 10 miles north of that. So we're on our way now. It is 11:30. Who knows what time we'll get home? So just wanted to pop in and say hey.
Hey.
Bye.
Remember that video of the shoplifting seagull?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see the little birds out here, I'm thinking, I know what you little buggers are doing.
Hi. We just left Buc-ee's. We didn't have a lot of money to spend, so we didn't spend a lot of money, but we did look around a little bit. We got a couple of healthy snack options, and then this go ahead.
I was gonna grab a drink.
Polar flavored seltzer. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Jimmy got blueberry lemonade, or I got Jimmy a blueberry lemonade, and I got me a black cherry. It's not supposed to be super sweet.
Other than the seltzer factor, it seems alright.
Well, that's when it's supposed to just be like flavored water. It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's just I'm not used to seltzer water.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, get your glasses before we go. Jim's like needing reminders to get his glasses, and then afterwards he'll like have a headache and be like, oh. I have a little post-nasal drip cough. Not corona related. And then we're going to stop. Our next stop, we're going to get gas. We could get gas at Buc-ee's, but I mentioned it earlier in the video that we have a gas program at the Phillips 66 where we save 25 cents a gallon. So it's totally worth it to do that instead. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll be heading up to Oklahoma. Next stop, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Hello. Jim's over here. Say hi, Jim.
Hi.
Jim hooked up my camera for me so I could vlog while I drive. Don't worry, I won't look at you guys. It makes him crazy. No, just kidding. We are just crossing the Missouri border. Yay! We're in Missouri. So I thought I would vlog while we were crossing the state border. And then, of course, Missouri is 70 miles an hour on this road, and Oklahoma is 75. So I got to reduce my speed limit. Ready to go. It was such a fun trip. I know a lot of you guys will ask if we had a safe trip. We did. I had my sunglasses on until and in fact, I'll probably put it in the bloopers at the end. I had my sunglasses on just till a second ago. The sun is just really coming down, and I actually have been wearing these at night. These are very light. I got them from like Torrid or Old Navy, and they're very light. Actually, I probably could leave them on for a little while longer because we're hilly. It's like dark, and then it's bright, and then it's dark, and then it's bright. So, you never know when you're going to need them. But I have my next shot on Monday. Jim's going to take me. I'm going to drive up, and Jim's going to drive back. He's nervous about it, but it's something he really needs to start doing, right, Jim? I mean,
yeah.
It's something he talked about that he really wants to start doing. And I think that it's good for him. Unfortunately, sometimes Jim is forced into things that he does better than when he is asked gently to encouraged maximally. Sometimes it's like when you have to force somebody into doing something. That's how he responds better. I actually used the thing today that I thought I would share with everybody on him. I said, you'll never expand your comfort zone if you don't step out of it from time to time. And that to me just felt like it was the perfect thing for him to understand, what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to make him do things that he's uncomfortable with, but he does have certain desires. He does have certain plans that he wants for our future. And it can't all just be on my shoulders, because who knows what my situation will be like in the future, or how it will change, or so on and so forth. So that's what I'm saying. So it's important that we talk about it, we work on it, and we find the best way to work for us. That's really what I'm saying. So if it takes this little bit of extra encouragement to force him to step outside of his comfort zone, that's what we will do. So hold on a second. Babe, do you have your Phillips 66 app? Because I feel like I don't think it's here.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's here, but I think it's coming up. I feel like it's by itself, so. And I feel like it's actually in Joplin, which I know is not for like another 10 miles or 8 miles or something, so. Anyhow, we're going to stop one more time for gas, and I'm going to have to pee, because there's no way I'm making it home from Joplin with my bladder the way it is right now. But we did really well. We stopped a lot. We went to the Dollar Tree in Oklahoma. I was extremely disappointed.
According to this, it was back there.
Well,
But I'm looking for the one close to Joplin.
Okay. I was extremely disappointed in the Dollar Tree that I went to, because there was a sign on the door that said everybody's required to wear masks, and not only were the many people not wearing masks, but the employees weren't either. I did see one lady, she started to go in without her mask on, and she read the sign on the door, she went back and got her mask, but probably like then when she was leaving, she looked very disgruntled because people didn't have theirs on anyway. And I just don't understand, like, it doesn't cost anything. I mean, once you have a mask, it doesn't cost anything except for time.
There's 3 ahead of us.
The thing that I think that I know that the best example of, to show you guys how important masks are, is if you've ever had surgery. So I had a friend say, or put a post on Facebook that said, mask advocates can't explain to me, if masks work and you're wearing yours, why do I have to wear mine? And it's plain and simple. It honestly is. Masks work in one direction. Unless you have an N95 surgical mask, but really those actually only work in one direction as well. Masks work in one direction. Masks protect you from me. And here's the example I give.
Main Street has...
Jim.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. What are you saying?
Main Street has... None of them are on the actual highway. They're off the highway in town.
Yes, but there was a brand new one. That's not it. That's a Come and Go. That's not a Phillips 66, right? Okay. It's on the right, and I'm pretty sure it's in Joplin. It's like on his exit by itself or whatever. So we'll find it. It's no big deal. Okay. Sorry. You can actually go into purchase history and see where it was, because you can find it again. It's like one we actually went to on the 30th, July 30th. Sorry. When you have an operation, whether you're awake or asleep, the surgeon has on a mask, but you don't. You're not protected because you're wearing a mask. When you're having surgery, you don't have a mask on. The surgeon does. The surgeon does so he doesn't blow his germs all over you while you're having your surgery. If masks worked where you weren't spreading germs, or you weren't collecting germs, you would be wearing your mask during surgery. If that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. But that's the best way I could say it, is like, think about a surgery. You know, who wears a mask during the surgery? The medical staff wears a mask. That's so they don't blow their germs all over your open body. But as a person getting surgery on them, you do not wear a mask, because it doesn't work that way. So I can't really seem to express, I don't want to say disappointment in mankind, is really not what I'm trying to say. I mean, I kind of am disappointed because, you know, we often talk about like this being a Christian nation. And I've mentioned it before where I feel like, you know, Jesus wants us to care for the least of these in general. Like, that's basically how I feel the message of Christ was for us. And to care for others as you want to be cared for, but really he says, love thy neighbor as you love me, in many texts as well. So we say that we are good Christians and we are a good Christian nation, but we just don't even follow that great commandment of caring for others as we would care for Christ if he was here. if we would care for each other, we would like ourselves to be cared for, kind of thing. So that part is like a little, I'm disappointed in people for that. But, you know, it's just time and time again, it's proven that, like, there is science behind all of the things that we're saying, and then people don't want to believe it, or people put their faith above science. And it's really important to know that science as a whole, and faith and Christianity and religion and whatever you want to call it for you, are not opposing factors. They're not opposing oh gosh, I just lost the word. Disciplines. They're not opposing disciplines. Are there parts of the Bible that are disproven because of science? Yes, but there's also parts of science that are disproven because of miracles. You know, not every miracle is explained by science. There's theories, but they're not facts. And while there's still theories, then there's still a chance that, you know, it could be miraculous. But I believe God created scientists for a reason. He created doctors for a reason, because he couldn't be everywhere. And that's my personal belief. So, anyhow, I want to say I digress, but really, I get very disappointed in people who just want to say like that there is no science behind this, or that the virus is man-made. That's regardless. Even if the virus was man-made, it's still there. I don't care who made it. Does it make you feel better to think that man made it and it's being planted in? I don't care. But if it makes you feel better, then believe that. That's fine. Whatever. Just do what you need to do to stop it from spreading. Do what you need to do to not get sick.
There's one up there.
You see it up there?
Yeah, I see it. 66.
Am I going off this exit?
I don't know.
Okay. Is this actually an exit?
I don't know.
What, I just get on an on-ramp?
It's exit 13, so that's what we gotta look for. So I might have to go up and around.
That's okay. I just meant, is this an exit that I got off, or is this like an on-ramp?
Yeah, it looks like an exit up.
Okay. Just a really long exit.
Yeah. One of those. What is this set up for?
I'm not 100% sure that this is the one that I was talking about stopping at, but we can definitely stop at it because I've got to go to the ladies' room.
We gotta gas up.
Oh yeah, that too. So I just wanted to jump on there and just tell you where we're at. This is the one, by the way, because it's around the roundabout. I just want to jump on here and tell you guys where we're at. Give you a shot of this beautiful sunset. Keep your eyes on the prize right here. Oh, did you see it? Oh no. Do you see it in my face? Do you see it in my glasses?
It's bright.
It's beautiful. And to let you guys know that we are so appreciative of all your support and love. And honestly, we really wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. I can't speak for my husband, but I'm going to go to the rest stop first.
That's fine.
Is it open?
It looks like it.
Here we go. This is a spot. Okay. I will jump on here when we're home. All right. Love you. Bye. We're home. We made it. I'm exhausted. I want to thank everybody for all of your well wishes because we made it home safely. So as always, you guys take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Get some sleep. I'm going to go get some sleep. Bye. Hello. Jim's over here. He hooked up the camera. Maybe we can throw them in my purse. The black ones.
Yep.
It is 7:40 p.m. I'm going to talk a little loud. Actually, can I have... Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll start over. Thank you. maybe I'll start over.